Will the Minister update the House on the government's budget measures in response to the drought? How have they and other budget measures been received in rural and regional Australia?
I call the Honourable Minister for Agriculture.
Well, Madam Speaker, I thank the honourable member for her question. And in the seat of Capricornia, she more than most knows the problems that come about through hardship. And I commend the member for Capricornia on the work that she did during the cyclones and the compassion she showed for the people in her area, along with so many up there, the member for Flynn and the member for Dawson and Keith Pitt, member for Hinkler. Madam Speaker, there is so much that we are doing to assist people with drought. We are very alive to this issue. We have been since we've been here. We are aware that in Queensland about 80% of the state is in drought, Madam Speaker. And it's on the back of that we came forward with a package to deal with the epicentre of the drought. We have 20 shires, Madam Speaker, 20 shires that will be receiving $35 million as part of a stimulus package directed to those shires. Madam Speaker, as well as that, we have $25.8 million to assist with pest management, predominantly in areas such as wild dogs, and this is a real problem in those areas, so that we can get the place populated again with sheep, which is a big employer, especially people who might have been associated with the AWU would think that would be a good idea to try and support their members, and their members are supporting other people nowadays. Also, we had $20 million for mental health to try and help mental health, because we know that is what happens when people get into a position where they're under the pump, they're isolated, and they sit in the house and just dwell, and we've got to make sure that we get them out and get them up and running again. We put money on the table for rural financial counsellors to fund an extra 10 rural financial counsellors. Madam Speaker, we extended for 1 year. The concessional loan scheme was supposed to finish on the 30th of June, but we've extended that for a further 12 months with $250 million, $250 million, the lowest rate, Madam Speaker, at 3.21%, and the terms as long as 10 years. These are the sort of things that you do when you take people on the land seriously, when you're truly trying to help. Madam Speaker, in the forward estimates, there's $498 million, nearly $500 million for farm household allowance, a direct payment to maintain the dignity of people in their lives, so to make sure that they can pay for the groceries, pay for the fuel, pay for the chemist. These are the actions of a government that cares. These are the actions of a government that has a foresight. And I'm very proud of the fact that during this drought, Madam Speaker, I believe that the Prime Minister of Australia has been out there three times, Madam Speaker. That's a sign that we care right to the very top about people right out on the very edge.